Hello, guys. Hello,
Hello.
Pakistan. Hello, Boots. Hey, Marky Mark. There's my Marky Mark.
Marky.
Marky Mark. How are you guys doing? If y'all back yet, y'all ain't done run off and left us yet, have you? Well, we here
Yeah, no kidding.
tonight. Bring y'all some true
It's
crime
just a
tonight. I know a
lie.
lot of people don't like true crime, but we're trying to make a different statement here. We're trying to do true crime on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Something regularly that y'all would be able to listen to. Hey, Pakistan,
Hey,
how are
Pakistans.
you doing, sweetheart?
Yeah, we're. I only hang out in true crime, so I send MKB some interesting stuff.
Yeah, Boots only does true crime, so me and Broken had to bring you drama, but Boots only does true crime. I'm definitely here since you tried my idea. Thank you, Pocket Sand. I appreciate that. Uh,
We're doing good.
hey, April Showers.
Hey, April Showers.
Dang, Broken is doing better. She's doing. Broken is doing better tonight. I talked to her earlier today, and then she told me to call her back, and I tried to call her back. She didn't answer. Then she texted me and asked me, "Do we want to go live?" But we already had our true live schedule, our true crime schedule.
Maybe
So
tomorrow night
we'll
you can
probably
go
do a
live.
live tomorrow with Broken. Yeah, me and Broken will probably do a live tomorrow night. So
Or
we'll
else,
see.
like,
We'll talk to y'all tomorrow.
and if you guys want to,
Homemade chicken noodle soup.
and if you guys want to ever do like a true crime live on the same night, we can always do. Or I mean, drama live. We can always do the true crime one earlier.
Yeah, get it out of the way. Yeah.
So it's not really a big deal. Either way.
But anyway, we're gonna touch base back on the Madeline Soto case and Stephen Stearns. I'm gonna go over read over that part for y'all again. Um,
Because Mark wasn't here
where
last time.
yeah, Mark wasn't here last time. If he's back, I don't know if he's back in chat or not. But Stephen Stearns was facing 60 new charges in Madeline Soto disappearance death case. Uh, Osceola County, Florida, the state attorney's office on Tuesday filed 60 new criminal charges against Stephen Stearns, the prime suspect in the disappearance and death of Madeline Soto, a 13-year-old girl whose body was found in Osceola County after she was thought to be missing for a week. Stearns has not yet been charged for Soto's death as of Tuesday. Hi, Auntie JoJo. Stern, who is the boyfriend of Madeline Soto's mother, Jennifer Soto, has been charged with 8 counts of sexual battery of a child under 12, 5 counts
Hold
of
on.
sexual what?
That count alone is a capital crime in the state of Florida, and it carries punishment by life in prison and possibly the death penalty. Okay.
Yeah,
The rest are like
5.
15 to life and 20 to life, so.
Okay. 5 counts of sexual battery with a child aged 12 to 18. Okay, anything on that one?
None of that.
7 counts of lewd and lascivious molestation. I've been having a hard time saying that word, so y'all just look over me. 40 counts of
You do
unlawful
well.
possession of materials depicting sexual performance by a child, 10 or more images.
So
So,
that means each count is 10 or more images. So 40 counts could be 400 images.
yeah.
And now they did say that on the day that they reported her missing, that he had factory
Hey, kitty.
reset. Does the U.S. still have the death penalty? Yes. The U.S. The U.S. abolished the death penalty in, I know it was the 50s. I think it was the 60s, and it was reinstated in like 71. And more and more states are doing away with it. Florida is a state with the death penalty. My state does not have it. And a lot of it also is access, and there's a whole political debate. And so don't really want to get into politics. But yes, the U.S. in some places does still have the death penalty, and Florida is one of those states. On that day, he did say he factory reset his phone, which will wipe everything on your phone.
Yeah, how can you do that? Why would he do
And
that?
these days, phones.
He thought everything would just disappear, I guess, if he factory reset it, didn't he?
Yeah, but if you're on a phone plan, if you have like I don't know how old this phone is. They used to have micro SD cards, but usually now everything gets saved in the cloud. I'm wondering if that's what did it. Because
yeah, I know it's hard to just erase everything and not have any. They can always find that shit back on there.
Or they have technology that's not available to regular people that we don't know about that can find it. I'm guessing it's not an iPhone because iPhones are very hard. I mean, police have had issues with Apple over it in the past, so I'm guessing it was an Android. However, the news today that came out was that the arraignment was scheduled, like MKB said, for April 2nd, but that he has waived
This girl was
his formal arraignment, which means that he won't appear in court, and his attorney will submit a written plea on his behalf. So that means automatically he's pleading innocent.
She was 13, April, whenever she was unalived at 13. But this started back, I think, when she was like 8 years old. Or
they don't know. They have
I think
not
that's what they were
named
saying. That's where I'm
who
reading
the
right now.
child
She would have been
was.
8 years old when the election began.
They have not named who the child was in the affidavit. I've actually read the charging affidavit, and every time it mentions a child's name, it's blacked out. So, now, since he waived that, his next court appearance will be April 24th in Osceola County. And it will be a pre-trial hearing where both the prosecution and defense will be there, and the judge, to determine whether they're going to proceed with like a jury trial or a trial before the judge. Most trials are not done before the judge. Up until a few years ago, I couldn't remember a trial that had been done before a judge only without a jury. But I'm sure everybody remembers like George Floyd and the trial of Derek Chauvin. That trial had no jury. There was only the judge. That's like the only high profile case I can remember. And I mean, a lot of times, because I listen to like all the lawyer channels, so a lot of times like cases that aren't felonies that would like, if you're gonna piss off the court by taking it to trial, a lot of times well, I mean, not piss off the court, but I mean, if you would most likely get 98% of cases are settled before they go to court, before trial. And typically it's more like a misdemeanor trial that you would have in front of a judge. So also at the pre-trial hearing will be an opportunity for his attorney to submit any motions that he has up to this point, like possibly a motion to dismiss charges. And it does say, like in your article, that if it was Madeline, she would have been 8 years old when the crimes began. And I found on Reddit, which is Reddit, so take it with a grain of salt. But someone said that a friend of Steven had said that he met Jen, meaning Jennifer Soto, in 2016, but they didn't begin dating until 2018. And 2018 was the only year that the two were together without a breakup. And ever since 2019, they were pretty much on again, off again. So
I wonder why.
I don't know how much she knew, because what happens if he did it when they weren't together? We don't know anything.
Yeah.
We really don't know. We really don't know if she was the one working, because it really doesn't sound like he had a job. Everywhere I could find it kind of implied that his mother paid for his life still. I don't know.
So he didn't have any previous jobs before for Disney that you found?
Oh no, I never found any, like, I don't know how they paid for that apartment.
Unless it's her income.
Right,
They was both working at Disney, I think.
Yeah, and it depends where at Disney, because you remember Disney has...
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Molly. Not only does Disney have the theme parks, but they also have the hotels, and with Animal Kingdom, they're going to have people who need to take care of the animals 24 hours a day, and so there is no, like, just working at Disney doesn't really tell us much of anything. And I've seen, like...
Ain't that right, I wouldn't have a man that didn't work either. Ain't no way. He's got to have some kind of income. He wants to be with me.
And we have, like, 3 stories for tonight. Should we do
I don't come too
mine next?
easy. No, I'm kidding.
Since it also involves a child, sort of in the same way.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got 3 different stories. One of them happened in her town, or
One happened
it's
in
over
mine and one
around
happened
where
in
you're
your
at,
state.
right?
Yeah, well, not
Because
exactly,
that's the only
but
thing.
in
That's
the.
the only news in
Well, I was
Minnesota.
looking around for different
Or
stories that haven't been talked about as much, that aren't as high profile. Because I find it interesting, because this case reminds me a lot of, like, not as much, but somewhat of a Quentin Simon case, because on, like, March 12th, a 20-year-old woman, her name is Esperanza Ray Harding, and she is from Bloomington, Minnesota, and she showed up at Minneapolis Children's Hospital on March 12th, claiming that her 7-month-old baby, Mateo Harding, had died in the hospital on March 1st of natural causes. I don't know why you'd go to the hospital where the baby supposedly died, but she did. And the hospital looked into their records, and they found no record of him even being admitted to the hospital, much less dying there. And they called down to, like, the morgue and the Minneapolis Medical Examiner, nothing. So then the police were called. And after Harding had spoken to the police, she admitted to the police that Mateo died at a Bloomington hotel on February 28th. And the hotel has not been named. And just to give everybody some, like, context here, Bloomington is very close to Minneapolis, but Bloomington is where, like, the airport is, and it's where Mall of America is, so there's a lot of hotels out there. And Harding told the police that she was trying to take a bath when the baby started crying in the other room, and that she was upset because she couldn't enjoy her bath. So, and from piecing everything together, the next thing she did was she texted her boyfriend, and Edwin Trudeau, who's 18, and she texted him and she said, "I'm about to do something bad. He's going to not be here much longer." And so and
hey,
here,
Kelly
I don't
Cares.
know
Hey,
what
Wyoming.
happened. Hey, Wyoming. And then, hey, Kelly. And then in between then and when, and then they said that after texting her boyfriend, she drowned that little baby, and
That's so sad.
she allegedly
Some
wrapped
people
up
don't
his
need to have
little
kids.
body in a backpack and threw him in a dumpster. And it's just horrible because, I mean,
Sad. Some people don't need babies.
I mean, and it kind of reminds me of the Quentin Simon case, but
Simon case where they put him in a backpack. Well,
no, he was thrown out
put
in
him
the
in the
dumpster.
trash.
the dumpster part reminds me of that case. And
Yeah.
I mean, just being so close to home here is just like, ew. And the police recovered Harding's cell phone, the mother. And on the cell phone was a picture. She took a picture of that little baby's lifeless body in the bathtub after she had killed him. Or drowned him, killed him.
Floating in the tub.
And she sent it to her
Yes.
boyfriend.
Not only did she kill him, she don't take a picture of her.
And her boyfriend,
I know it, April. What is
this
wrong
is
with these
alleged,
people these days?
from what she told the police, and I think he probably must have corroborated it or something, I don't know, but he allegedly did not like the baby. And wanted her to give the baby up for adoption to prove to him that he was the number one person in her life. I mean, who does that to a mother? I'm like, that could have set this whole ball in rolling. That could have started everything. You know? She could have had it in her mind.
Let's say.
That in the back of her mind. Then the baby starts crying. And then she thinks, oh, this is how I can get rid of the baby. And this is how I can prove it to him. And then she told the police that her boyfriend gave the baby CPR at the hotel, but it didn't work. I mean, I don't know how close her boyfriend lived to the hotel. There's a lot of factors there. Or
but after she had the baby, it's gonna be a while. He ain't gonna bring that baby back.
Well, we don't know if he was in a different.
He wasn't even there when the baby
or what he was doing. We don't know because everything I looked at didn't say. And right now they are both in Hennepin County Jail. I don't know what he's on. I don't know what he is in custody for, what charge. But she is facing 1 count of second-degree murder. And this article and everything that I found, there were articles up to like 3 days ago, but as of last Friday, which I think is the last time the police spoke to any media, they have not found Matteo's body. And this is the really sad part. The local news interviewed Matteo's biological father. The boyfriend's not the father. And the dad said, I don't want anything else other than just to find my son and give him the peace he needs.
Yeah, that's sad.
And there's now a GoFundMe, I think, to help the biological family and stuff. But
there ain't no time to revive that baby after all that time. Well, I mean, I don't think either.
No, there wouldn't have been. Not if you took a picture.
Got the baby out and sent it to her boyfriend, and then him coming up there and all that.
Was the boyfriend going to be about
him to revive that baby? It wasn't nothing he could have done when he got there. He didn't want the baby either, so he wouldn't. He wanted to help get rid of the baby. It's sad.
And one thing that's,
Well, was that the end of
I
yours?
don't know where the trash in Bloomington goes, but I do know that parts of Hennepin County do burn trash for energy. So let's pray that's not what happened to that baby. It just makes me really sad. And then knowing it was here.
Hello, Dragon Pilots. How are you doing, sweetheart?
So that's the
It's good to
case
see you.
that I'm going to be following that case. And I'm sure there'll be others that I find. But I just don't want to focus on just one case, because then you can get like just too focused on it, and then when nothing's happened, you don't have anything else to talk about. So then you focus on all of the rumors and conspiracies, and that's not a good place to go.
Or we could do like everybody else does, just go cameras and do all this other stuff while they're waiting on the trial and stuff.
We want to find other cases and report on like smaller cases. Oh, Crumbley was found guilty.
Yeah.
That's the dad, I believe.
Who's Crumbley?
Remember the high school shooting in Oxford High School in Michigan? Ethan Crumbley, the 15-year-old, they're trying the parents now.
Oh, yeah.
They are trying the parents now.
Well, I got a case in Tennessee where I live. I found this case, or Boots found this case in Tennessee. It's about this teacher accused of rape, and now she says she's pregnant with her former student's baby. Now she's slammed with 24 charges. Some say she's sexually assaulted as many as 21 children. She's
What's her name?
38-year-old Alyssa McCummins. Alyssa McCummon.
Okay.
She was arrested on September the far from Memphis. I think it said it wasn't that far from Memphis. That's close to where I live.
Cut out.
And she was
You cut out a bit. It didn't say where.
They said that she sat and played video games.
You cut out when you were talking about where it was.
What? Oh, sorry. It was happening in Covington, Tennessee, and she played video games with the kids and sent sexual pictures and stuff to them. She was charged with rape and was released on a $25,000 bond. And then
I've been following Delphi
on September the 28th, she was arrested the first time on September the 8th. And then on September the 28th, she was rearrested on violating a no contact order and reaching out to the victim. They listened to their voice clips and stuff that she had made, while she was reaching out to the victim and stuff. And she was saying that she was pregnant with his baby and stuff. And she was trying to tell him that she was carrying his baby and all this. And they charged her again and picked her back up September the 28th. And that was her second arrest.
Pregnant?
And they still don't know yet. They don't know for sure yet. That's what they said. They don't know for sure yet. It hasn't been confirmed by a doctor yet. She was indicted on 23 sexual misconduct. One was rape of a child, 5 counts of statutory rape, 4 counts of sexual exploitation of electronic means, 4 counts of solicitation to a minor to amount aggravated statutory rape, 2 counts of statutory rape by authority figure. And then there was several more other charges that she had too. I didn't write them down, but there was a few more other charges she was charged with. Now, this is a teacher, y'all, that She teaches a fourth grade. It wasn't the students that she was teaching that she was messing with, but I guess some other students that was, in the upper grades or something, because they said it wasn't none of the students that she was teaching. But she is being held at Tipton County Jail. She is due back in court in April, and her trial is set for August the 19th. So that'd be another good one that we could follow in August and see how that one goes.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
You know
that
who
would
that
be
reminds
interesting
me
case
of?
to follow too. She was.
That reminds me of that one lady.
It was another
That one Mary
teacher
Letourneau
did
or
the same
something.
thing.
She married her
Yeah, and
student or something.
Yep, and she had a baby too, and
Mm-hmm.
yep, she even had to serve like 6 years.
And he
And when she
waited
got
for
out,
it.
she
She married
married
him.
a student she was with, and they had. Yep.
I don't know if the marriage lasted, but I do know she married him. I'm like, ooh.
And but this one's a lot like that case too. If they don't know if she's pregnant yet, or she's pregnant.
Well,
So
Mark,
we'll
we
see.
can't really say much
Suitcase
about the
woman will be
suitcase
good
one
also, Mark.
because
Yes,
she
you're
doesn't
right.
have an attorney again.
She
She
can't
goes
keep an
to
attorney.
attorneys like most people change their underwear.
She can't keep no attorney to go to court, Mark.
We were going to cover
she's done
that
been
one
through 8
because
different attorneys already. So that's what
she's
they're
been through
waiting
so
on
many
her.
attorneys. There's no attorney right now. We have to wait for her to get a new attorney now.
Yeah, Dragon, it's just that woman was disgusting. 21. It was, what was it? She had 24 charges. Some sexual assaulted as many as 21 children. 21 children. That's crazy. What was she up there just hitting on all the kids and stuff? I just don't understand all that.
I don't know.
I remember that one teacher, Mary's relationship came to light, and so many guys thought it was cool. I told them, what if the gender was reversed? Would they still feel the same? Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Mary
Letourneau.
Is that her name, Mary Letourneau?
Yeah, I think that one was in Washington, I think. But, I mean, so many times, like, when sexual abuse of kids, like, from authority figures, a lot of times it's males, and, like, people talk about, like, priests and stuff. Yeah, that's who we're talking about, April. So
that makes it look bad whenever they turn around and got married and had more children after she got out of jail. That just made it look like what was the reason of going through all that crap in the first place if they turned around and got married at the end anyway and had more kids.
Because he said he loved her, you know?
I know. Her serving time in jail all that time.
Well, what she did was a crime.
Yeah, they did. I heard that they did break up. I don't know where she's at now.
I don't know, but stay away from her. Any dude needs to stay away from her. Oh, men, stay away from this lady. Oh,
Mary died from cancer. Oh, I didn't know that. That's sad.
That's sad. Even after all she did, that is still sad because cancer is.
Yeah, that's sad.
So,
I guess he probably got custody of the kids then.
I think they're older by now. That was like in the 90s, wasn't it?
It's been a long time. Well,
so I just wanted to. Yeah, so I mean, it's not just little kids. It's not just. It's like. Because, like, it's not just in the home. It's in the home, out of the home. Where are kids safe these days? Because, like, babies
there's not a safe
by their
place
parents.
for kids.
Once they get to school, it could be a teacher. Could be a mom's boyfriend. So I think all these cases just show that in all cases that people need to watch out for kids.
Yeah.
And
We need better guidance and yeah, well, I mean,
yeah, and I don't know if this is just happening now because like lockdown and I don't know, but it just a lot of things are kind of nuts out there in true crime.
hmm there's a lot going on. There's always true crime stories going on, and we sure got enough of that to follow. Molly, I did look up that case that you sent us, and
Yeah, we
that
looked it
missing
up. There
that
wasn't
missing
much.
person case. Yeah, yeah, wasn't much to go with, other than they missing. That was
Sadly, for
sad. They come up missing.
a lot of times that happens. Because one thing that a lot of people don't want to face is that sex trafficking, sorry, I don't know, hopefully we don't get dinged for that, is not
No, I do it.
a problem in one place. It is a global problem. It happens everywhere. And the last place you think it's going to happen is probably where it's happening. Have a good night.
It's hunting time,
Hunting time.
April showers. What are you hunting?
She hunts those wild boars.
Hunting time. She's going to hunt them pigs and hogs again, I guess.
Yes.
Dang. You own it tonight, ain't you, girl?
I've heard of that movie, Wyoming.
So what do y'all think about all these? What do y'all think about the Madeline Soto case? Y'all got any thoughts on that? I'm trying to clean up my laptop. Hogs. She's hunting hogs. Oh Lord. You said you had a whole bunch of them, so you definitely be hunting for a while. Oh, that's crazy. Pakistan says she wants to go hunting. You can hunt for pigs, and I'll hunt for another man. I want a Harlem of husbands. LOL. Oh, which one? Watch The Sound of
Sound
Freedom.
of Freedom.
It will make you cry based on a true story.
I've known people.
Let me write it down a while, so I can.
It'll give her something else.
Is it on Netflix or anywhere?
I think it's on Netflix or YouTube, but I've heard of it.
Where can I watch it at? Is it on? You have to have cable, or can you watch it on YouTube or Netflix? Soda case, very, very sad. Also, mother involved, most likely somehow. Very odd interviews. That's what I think, Mark, too. I think she's got some kind of involvement, or she knows something about it or something. I'm not sure, but there's just something don't sit right with me with the mother.
Think about it. I want to know, why is he looking like he is when he's right behind her during those interviews? Is there really a good reason they were on and off, and should she have stayed off for both her and her daughter's safety? Did he abuse her? It's on Prime.
Yeah, I got Amazon. Is it Amazon Prime? Is that what you're talking about?
Mm-hmm. Prime Video.
I guess.
They have videos that are free.
I got that.
Download the Prime Video app
Yeah,
and you'll have
I
it.
got
Then.
Amazon Prime. Oh, wow. So it's really good, Wyoming, to make you cry.
I've heard of it.
I love them
Yeah, I
sad
can't
truth
imagine
crime
hurting
stories.
your own child.
How can these mothers hurt their own kids? I can imagine how they are hurt their own flesh and blood. That's the same thing I think of Pakistan. I don't see how people can do that. It's sad. There's no way. But she just didn't act all that sad in her interviews or anything.
But
I
I
would have
have
been
heard that she does
bawling and
have
crying and not been able to even talk up there.
The thing is though, if you're numbed by medication, because I did read that a family member said that she has like not only mental health issues but her own past trauma. We don't know what happened
I
to the
heard
mom.
she went and turned herself in, not turned herself in, but went to a mental institution or something. Have you heard that?
I didn't hear that, but I wouldn't be surprised. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I heard on another.
if your kid's missing, you're getting accused, you didn't do it, would you want to be? Would you be hiding out? I would be.
Oh, it's pouring down raining here now, y'all. It's supposed to be coming a storm. Molly said something about the storms. Now it's pouring down raining here.
No, not she was on drugs. I don't know about that one, Pakistan. I mean, if she was on medication for mental health, sometimes that can completely numb your feelings depending on the medication.
We don't know if she was on medication or not.
We don't know anything.
I know, Wyoming. She didn't even look like she was upset or nothing. Well, it must be coming my way too, Molly. Somebody just texted me and told me to watch the weather.
Do we need to get up?
It's supposed to be getting bad over here. No, I'm fine. This is just raining. Possibly tornadoes. Don't say that, Mark.
But any other...
I don't want to...
I know Mark's giving us the Delphi and the Sarah Boone, but we'd already been looking into those.
Yeah. Any other cases y'all know of that y'all heard about that y'all want us to look up and talk about?
Well, my theory
I got
of why...
some ruby slippers you can borrow if you need to be.
I think she didn't look...
Yeah, the blow-up dolls are all gone, Mark.
sad or anything is if you saw the way he was looking behind her, and we don't know what he said to her to say.
But still, I don't care if the president was standing beside me, I'd be bawling my eyes out or something. I don't care
if
who
you
would be
think
standing
you're next to go,
beside me, I'd be bawling. My kid was missing.
Mm-hmm.
I'd still be crying because I'd be scared to death. Either way it went, I'd be crying.
Well, yeah, that's true.
She just didn't look sad at all. That's right, Wyoming. I'd still be crying sad no matter what, either which way it was. If he'd been standing there, I'd still been crying. Then she was over there loving on him in one of the interviews, putting her arm around him and consoling him. Like, poor victim. I would too, Pakistan. Summer Wells still missing. Yeah, she's still missing too. That case right there, Lord, I don't know what they're doing with her.
Now,
I think the parents had something to do with that.
I think right now with the Madeline Soto case, the 60 charges and the fact that he ain't getting out. I found an interview with, we can't play it because it's on Law and Crime and they strike everyone under the sun, moon, and stars. But
Give it to me, I'll play it.
Huh?
I said I'll play it. I don't even think they'll find my little channel.
But David Thomas, well, you could probably, I don't know. You can look up WESH and see if you can find the interview with David Thomas if you want. He's a professor of forensic sciences at Florida Gulf Coast University. And he told the news station that no matter what, he's not getting out of jail. He believes that there is probably enough evidence to charge Stearns with murder, but that the detectives and county attorney and everyone want to make sure that their case is airtight before going forward because they have him in custody. They have no reason to charge him, and I think there's new thing that they found in the John Benet Ramsey case too, but it's very sad because she was so young. And
Y'all think Summer Wells still alive? Y'all think she's unalive? Y'all think they sold her to somebody else or traded her for something, or y'all think they unalived her, or somebody kidnapped her, or what?
That's hard.
What do y'all think? I don't know. I feel like they might have traded. They owed a lot of money on something or something and traded her off for something. I don't know.
True. The part I have a hard time with in that case is the picture of her sleeping on gallons of cold milk. I think it was.
That 2 gallons of milk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No child will sleep on milk that cold.
With the long sleeve on in the summer.
Mm-hmm. So was she drugged? That's a possibility. Was she not alive? That's another possibility.
They could have
Or was she faking sleeping?
Overdrugged or medicated. She could have drowned it out there in that water that day.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, you're right, Molly. There was a lot of dogs there. They did have a lot of mutts and stuff running around. But you never know.
And dogs
you never
will bark
know
on anything
what they
happens
done.
to a child because they just know.
I don't know. That mother wasn't sad either. That mother right there wasn't sad either. With Summer Wells missing it much either, as I thought she should have been either. Maybe they traded her or sold her for drugs or something.
Mm.
Or sex trafficking or something. Down in places like that, who knows what really goes on? Only people that live there. Yep. Down in the holler. Down in the holler.
I don't
Holler.
know where Silver Wells is from. Exactly in Tennessee. Where in Tennessee, though?
Yeah. It ain't that close to me. I looked it up one time. I think it was like 6 hours away. So I thought it might be close enough for me to drive there.
It wasn't anywhere near anything that I knew of in Tennessee. I knew that. You gotta explain your lingo.
What's a holler? I don't know. I've always heard it down in the holler. The holler. The holler. I've heard this that way before. Down in the holler. I don't know what it is, Pocket saying. It's just down in the holler, okay? It's in the holler.
It's a place you don't go alone.
Yeah, you don't go down in the holler. See, she said, "Yeah, I don't know. I've heard about it though. I don't know, and I don't want to go down in the holler. Nope, don't want to go. It's just some
Okay, babe,
slang
can you
term.
imagine if when there's trials, how many feet of how many? I mean, not how many feet. How many sheets of screenshots I'll be sending you? From trials,
Yeah.
you'll be like, "Wait, what? You took all these notes in this trial?"
Tootsie's over here getting ready to bark. She hears that rain pouring down, storming.
Oh, so she don't like rain.
She's looking around like, what is that noise? What's that noise? Mm-mm. What is it, Toots? Is it storming? Is it storming? Hmm? Is it storming, Toots? Pakistan said, I'm too fat to be kidnapped, so cake has saved my life regardless of what my doctor says. She's a
So
mess. I'm telling you. She is something else.
this weekend, I'm gonna look up more cases, see if there's anything more. Probably send MKB so much stuff. She's probably ready to slap me. But hopefully we can bring you guys some stuff that may not be as high profile. And because I think every case is important, not just the ones that make it into the news. And there's one that I want to do some research on this weekend before talking to people about it. I've told you about the case, though. I'm giving the yoga retreat case.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of wanting to look at more of the not high profile ones, because every channel seems to cover those, and it kind of gets old. So I kind of wanted to do some cases that were just different.
You know how to
Have
cook
a good
biscuit
night,
gravy?
Wyoming. What?
You know how to fix biscuit and gravy?
No, I don't.
Oh darn. Broken's been
Sorry, Mark.
promising Mark biscuit and gravy video forever. So we was hoping maybe somebody else would take up the biscuit and gravy video. I guess she just
Nope.
stuck with the biscuit and gravy. I guess Mark's just gonna be waiting on old Broken to do it.
That's not true crime either. Well, it could become one, but.
Have a good night, Wyoming.
Oh, good night, Wyoming.
Do a true crime and
No.
cooking show. True crime and cooking.
You guys can do that.
I barely do true crime. You want me to do the cooking with the true crime? I'll be done burnt my kitchen down. Mark is down to 53 pounds now, waiting for these biscuit and gravy.
I'll do Family Feud.
Boots, will you do Family Feud? You know how to do it?
No, I can see if I can
You know how to
figure
play
it out.
that game on here?
No. I can look it up.
Well,
Do you
he
guys
still want
want
to
to
play
do
Family
like
Feud
trivia
on here.
games too? And I don't mean hard trivia.
Yeah,
I
we
mean
can play Family Feud.
we can do some games
Maybe
nights
you
if
can look it
MKD
up.
wants. But Tuesdays and Thursdays
Yeah.
we're just gonna do true crime.
Yeah, Tuesdays and Thursdays, true crime, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Biscuit and gravy on Wednesdays. No, I'm kidding. Don't get that started. That maybe never. Ever since she promised that biscuit and gravy, oh Lord, we ain't never heard the end of it.
What's Bean Boozle?
What about playing Bean Boozle? Oh Lord, Pocket, don't get that started either. Broken's full of promises, but she just don't know how to fulfill with promises. She's always got something going on in her head, wanting to do something special for the channel, but then she never comes forward with it. She never.
Well, I'm
never
only true
fulfills
crime, so
her
I'm not
promises.
this other stuff. No, not Toasted Poker.
I've been hearing about Bean Boozle since I ever met Broken Justice in the beginning. I've been hearing about Bean Boozle ever since then, and it's never happened. That's been over a year now. The cooking channel never took off either, Mark. That wasn't my idea. That was her idea. That never took off either. So don't put that on me. Everything she says we have not done because she just does not fulfill those promises. So I can't help it. Wednesdays we can do strip poker. Yep, that we'll dedicate Wednesdays for strip poker. Got that wrote down in my memo book. Boots, you up for strip poker?
No.
Strip poker Wednesdays?
No.
You gotta bring your little tassels and everything, your little titty tassels and stuff.
But let's get back on topic. I'm gonna look into some more obscure true crime cases that are not the ones that everyone hears about on every major channel. And
we'll have to find some more cases to go over next week.
Yeah, I got time now. I got more time than one day. I got till Tuesday now.
We can play some games on game night. We can have a game night one night if y'all want to, too. We can do that. That'd be fun. I like
Slow
to play.
down here.
Huh?
Slow down here. Yeah, we can do that once in a while.
Yeah, that'll be fun every now and then.
Yeah. But I'll just look into some other stuff and I'll talk to maybe.
Well, that's about all I got on true crime tonight, y'all. Has y'all got anything else to go with it? Any ideas? Y'all got anything y'all want us to look at or anything? Y'all let us know.
Yeah, you can let us. You can email or text or whatever MKB. And she'll let me know.
And you'll be down for the games. Okay, Pocket Sand. I know Mark likes playing games. He wants Family Feud. We'll try to look into that Family Feud again, Mark, for real. Yeah, we got to keep Mark's balls and clubs warm.
Oh God.
Okay, is that you got
Okay.
anything else to add? Or
No.
is that all you got?
I guess we'll just
Well,
be
that's
back
all we
on
got tonight.
Tuesday.
And we'll see y'all. We'll be around. I'll help if you need. Okay, Molly. I appreciate that. Well, all right, y'all. I guess we're gonna get off here because we ain't got no more true crime tonight. We'll definitely try to do true crimes on Tuesdays and Thursday nights, and then we'll fill in those some other nights of something else. We just have to figure out what nights we're gonna be doing what, but we wanted to stay true to doing the Tuesdays and Thursdays true crime. Good night, Kitty.
Good night, Kitty.
So good night, everybody. We'll see y'all. We'll see y'all later. Broken said something about going live tonight. It might be the next night, or next night, or next night, or next night, or next night. I never know about her. She's always broken, so I'll know whenever she gets better or well enough to go live, I guess. So we'll see y'all later. Bye, Auntie JoJo. Thank you for the text. It was so sweet, girl. It made my day. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good night. Good night, Pocket Sand.
Good night, everyone.
Pocket Sand. Don't go down to the holler, girl. Bye, y'all.